Just to let you know, if you do get too cold in here tonight, we're selling blankets during the intermission. So, all proceeds do go to the district to make the air conditioner keep working. Thank you for joining us tonight. Don't miss our first 3 shows of the 2025-26 season. Sense and Sensibility, Amelie the Musical, and Frostcat. Also, maybe you've heard this speech before, but just a little bit of how Theater Inc. works. We are a self-sufficient organization. The city does pay for our teaching staff and that sort of thing. We do get a stipend budget that pays for directors, advisors, and that sort of thing. But how do we pay for all the rights, the royalties, the props, the costumes, the wood, everything that goes into running a production company? 3 sources of revenue, which we're so fortunate to have. One, the most important, you folks buying tickets. Ticket revenue, thank you for supporting our students and coming to see our show. And we do get some donations, and we have this wonderful relationship with our local businesses. They're called our lead sponsors. And we have a couple of them. They support us all year. They advertise in our program, so please go through the program and check them out. They're so important to us. We have a couple here tonight. We have Boston Wealth. Rosa Marsden, I hope and we have the Bartow Fuchs Incorporation. So without the support of you folks, the businesses, Theater Inc. couldn't provide the 11 plus opportunities for students to be a part of both on and off stage, so we're so grateful. So I'd like to ask you this time to please turn off all electronic devices. That's really important. Also, this particular show, the Playwrights Festival, is the quintessential, in my mind, what Theater Inc. is all about. The cliche from page to stage is truly, truly what this show is. Students, we have these emerging voices, these artists. They write scripts, they're directed by students, they're acted by students, they're designed. It's all student-driven, completely from top to bottom. So I'm so grateful. Now, these kids are amazing artists, and they are the game changers this week. So without further ado, I want to introduce 2 incredible students, human beings, coordinators, directors, writers. They do everything. Julia Bartow Fuchs and Maya Makeover.
And we're the coordinators for the 18th Annual Playwrights Festival. Thank you all for being here tonight. We've been working on this process for 9 months, and we're so excited to share it with all of you.
And after the show tonight, there's going to be a talk back in here with writers, directors, and designers. So if you're planning to wait anyway for the actors to come out while they're getting out of costume, you may as well stay here and ask some questions to everyone that's a part of our team.
This is a very, very exciting year for Playwrights because she's turning 18 this year, a legal adult.
So we were hoping you guys would join us in singing happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to Playwrights. Okay, ready guys? 1, 2, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Playwrights. Happy birthday.
painter, enjoying the morning with a simple act of expression. Unknown to you, however, is that the risk associated with this simple act is astronomical, not only for our hero, but for the kingdom at large. Because every day, their hero dreams of freedom for the world around them. Another goes by with the laws being reinforced like steel. An escape must be found soon, as every day that passes brings with it yet another voice left unheard, another step taken away from a dawn of creativity and towards a world where such creativity is stagnant, stuck in a perpetual twilight.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were in here, cousin. It was an accident. I'm sorry.
What's going on? What are you doing here?
My dad told me to come down here and clean out the spare room in the prison. What are you doing here? And what is that?
Well, it's nothing. It's nothing. You should go. I'll clean up here.
Cousin, is that... You've been painting with color. You know we can't do that. Ever since, well...
No. I have not.
So, do you want me to...
Listen. You are not going to say a word about this to anyone. Not to your parents, and certainly not to mine. You are going to walk right out that door and stay out. I'll clean up here and we won't discuss this. You know what will happen to me otherwise.
Okay. I'm sorry. You know, I think it looks pretty.
Please, look, kid, you know what your dad would do if he heard you say that.
But I think maybe he'd listen to you. What if
No.
he tried...
We are not going to talk about this again, you hear me? Never.
My dad wants you to submit a painting to the Royal Gallery.
I don't have anything to use. Nothing that would be of interest to them.
Then use this one. I like it. It's powerful. It could really have an impact, you know?
It looks so bland without the color.
I think it could still look nice.
What do you know? You're just a kid. Go clean your room or whatever.
And I'm next in line for the throne, so stop ordering me around.
How many times have we had to go over this? Until you're of age, I'm the one in charge here. All right? It's been that way since you were born. You know, acting prince and all that.
Still nothing has changed.
Excuse me?
It's not like you said anything about the color.
Damn it, look. Kid, you know I never had a choice.
Tell that to the people of the towns around us. You know what they've been through. My friends are scared every day. They have big dreams, just like you. But all it takes is one guard to hear some of the things that they say, and they could be imprisoned or...
What are you doing here?
I told you I needed to clean this room out. They needed to use it for a prisoner.
You are not to say a word of our conversation to anyone. We will be on our way. Good day.
Wait, you're just gonna leave like that? Don't you remember who I am?
No. Come on, cousin. We need to go before my dad finds you here.
Of course I remember who you are, but I'm not going to acknowledge someone like you. Someone who tried to overthrow my uncle, and who now has the nerve to show up here.
What are you talking about?
I never chose to be here. You imprisoned me, and my father. We were just trying to live and be at peace.
You never wanted peace, and you know it. You put up blasphemous drawings. You tried to incite a rebellion.
Oh, I remember this. My dad told me about this. You were making posters to try and form a group of rebels.
Well, then he must have told you wrong, because we never tried to start a rebellion.
Your dad was a lord. He was trying to seize power.
I'm starting to think that would have been a good idea.
Will you just be quiet? I can have you executed whenever I want. You're a prisoner now. I expect you to act like
Please
one.
don't execute him. That's cruel.
What do you know about me?
Why don't you have me executed then? I know you won't. You and your whole family are just scared. The people loved us. You know that they wouldn't stand for
Let
it.
the prisoner go free. This must have been a big misunderstanding.
Believe me, kid. I've been in your position. You're never going to convince him.
There is no discussion to be had. I report to your father. He has made his decision.
Then convince him otherwise.
There's-
My dad would surely listen.
There's no use, kid. Your cousin is too much of a coward.
You have no right to talk to us this way. After what your family did to our king, they have banned colors because of your uprising. I am forced to hide away the one thing that brings me peace.
I'm sorry, what?
No, it's not.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Maybe this is a good thing. You should just try to understand how they see this whole situation.
I should understand. I understand more than you could possibly dream of. Every day I have to understand. I can't even express myself, and yet I have to make my family understand, be some hero. I didn't ask for this.
And I did. My family is good. They help people find who they are. We all know you need a little more of that.
Regardless, let's just tell this to your dad. Or even better, let's paint your story. Submit it to be hung up in the throne room. The messengers delivering the papers would love that. The people would know they had someone.
I could never. You can't understand. I can't imagine what would happen.
If you can't save yourself, at least there's a chance for me. And maybe even that kid, if you're lucky. Just make something up. Tell them I'm innocent. He can pardon me. No questions asked. Then, who knows? Maybe you're next?
You really don't understand. Don't you know what the price would be? There is nothing I want more than to break free from the chains that bind me to this castle, to this kingdom.
Then why don't you? You would be so much happier.
What would the kingdom think if someone like me was caught doing something like that? Think of what the punishment would be. I either hide here in the starving villages or in a rotting jail cell. There's no other option.
We already are in a rotting jail cell.
You know what I mean.
Trust me. I understand. Had to make the same decisions. Father was a lord. Had to make the hardest decision I will ever make. Trying to get those artists together. It was scary, going behind my father's back. I can't remember a day when artists were loved, especially after your uncle took over.
Then why are you giving me such a hard time about this?
Because you have the power to change all that. More than me or my dad ever did. Don't you understand the sway you have? There are countless people suffering.
Well, maybe I'm not doing anything about this, but you sure can't either.
Oh, really? Look, I have all the proof I need to turn you into your dear old uncle. So how about you get the king to pardon us, or we turn you in?
No! Please, you have to understand. I really am sorry about you being imprisoned.
This is
but
about a lot more than being in prison. This is about the countless others that feel trapped under the king's rule. If you could only
I
just
found so
understand-
many of these old drawings in your room.
Okay, we can be back there. No,
There
there's
was
some more things.
also this little bag. They have pretty colors in them, but it looks like you made them when you were little. I love the colors, though. I wish we could still use colors like these. It looks so nice.
You've been using these colors since you were a kid?
Yeah. I loved the way they looked. I used them every day. Even as I got older, even after the ban, I just couldn't help myself. I couldn't imagine stopping. But now, I just can't imagine trying to get the king to understand.
Then how do you not understand?
I'm sorry?
Do you really think you're the only one who had to hide? You need to stand up for them.
And if I get caught, how many times do I have to go over this?
If you don't want to help, just say that.
I do. It's just so hard. I don't have a choice.
You always have a choice. You're one of the most powerful people in the world, and you're too scared to use it for good. You're rich. You're the acting prince. Your uncle is the king. If you won't stand up for them, then who will?
The way I see it is I side with you, and I'm caught by the kingdom, and am imprisoned, or worse. I side with my dad, and injustice just continues. The best I can do is just stay in the middle. Uncommitted. No one gets upset.
But then nothing changes. How about this? Submit another painting for the people. Tell them to meet everyone interested in trying to get color back. You can help rally the people.
You know what? This is all outrageous. There's no point in this anymore.
Yeah? When will you realize that anything you don't do, I'll do? When it's my turn? I don't want to, but if I have to wait, I will. What side of history do you want to be on? Do you really want to be the prince that stood by while the kingdom suffered, just to have your younger cousin step in to fix it right after? You can't keep living in the shadows like this. You need to stand up for them.
Why do you even care so much about this? Just leave me be, please.
You know that I can't. Every day, I think about the kingdom I want to inherit, about what kind of ruler I want to be. Every day, I wonder what all of this could be like if someone just stood up. And that someone could be you. I care about you. And I can't keep living like this, knowing that my favorite person in the world is suffering because they can't stand up for themselves.
I'll do it.
You will?
You're right. I'm not sure what will happen. It's scary, but at least I'll know I did the right thing. For the kingdom and for myself. I can't let anyone else know this pain of hiding.
I know it feels scary, but you won't do this alone.
Someday, you'll have the entire kingdom on your side. Just you wait.
You're right. This will just be the start.
This will just be the start.
In the end, the choice is whether to stand up for anything. For your kingdom, for your family, or for yourself. Would you condemn them all to a fate unknown? One thing is certain, however, that for as long as we remain silent, we will be stuck in an endless gray where no one is seen and nothing is heard. No, not as some temporary dusk, but as a perpetual twilight.
Sammy? Sam! Hello!
What work of the devil is this? How are
Funny how you think I would end up with the devil.
how are you here? Are you
You look tired, Sammy.
are you
God brought me here. Or something like him. This ain't no sin.
No, you're right. God brought you here, did he?
Mm-hmm. He likes to give and take.
He sure does like to take. Lucille, did he really bring you here?
I'd like to talk about something else, if that's all right with you. Samuel, your shirt's all buttoned wrong and it stinks to high heavens in here. Did you forget to put the vegetables back in the icebox again? Oh.
I saved it for a refrigerator.
Oh, really? Did you get the job?
Yes.
Is it everything you wanted?
It's very nice. I like it.
I'm glad. I like seeing you happy.
I know. I like seeing you.
Let's sit down. How about that? What's that? Is it for the job?
This 5 kitties and we thought the whole world was going to end. Do you remember that? We were such bad influences on you. Remember how you used to sneak Jen right from under your mama's nose and go with us to Old Man Rudd's woods?
I remember. Dickie could never hold his drink, could he? He used to puke into the creeks every night. I'd have to wash the dribble off his collar before he went home, remember?
I do. Listen, I'll tell you what the book is. I write in it.
Right.
Don't be like that. I write down the things I would tell you. The things I would say.
Darling.
Say, didn't I tell you? Dickie and Meg, they called off their wedding.
What? Oh, no. Sammy, is it because
No. I don't know at all. She just got cold feet. Dickie's inconsolable. He's been drinking like a fish, and he nearly threw up on my feet the other night. Just like we were kids again.
Have you been with him?
Every night.
Sammy, you know what the drinks do to you.
Don't speak to me like this in my house. You're no mother to me.
I'm a wife to you. In sickness and health. Right?
I wrote about Dickie and Meg in the notebook so that I'd remember to tell you.
Did it make you feel better?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Just... I don't know.
Lucille, I'm doing fine. Don't worry about me, darling.
Really? Did they still have the engagement party though? Oh, was it wonderful? I heard they were gonna make a cake as tall as Vicky.
Party was canceled.
Oh. Did you? They still got the quilt?
Yeah, I still gave them that lovely quilt.
And Dickie knows he has all my love, yes? And Meg?
I know that you love them.
Do you?
Do I know that you love them?
No. Do you know that I love you?
Of course I know you love me, you silly girl.
I still can't believe they cut up the wedding. Why, I thought Dickie and Meg would be together forever. I thought we had dozens of mini Richards and Megans tussling around with our little ones on the lawn before long.
God.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh God, I'm near hysterical. I haven't the foggiest clue why I'm so out of sorts.
You like to have your things in order.
Perhaps, yes. Perhaps that's all I've ever wanted.
To be in order.
To have my things in order before I'm gone.
You were supposed to be with me forever.
Sammy!
I never knew how to cook or clean, and I don't have a dime to hire a maid. Look at the state of this place. I knew you were mine since we were 15 and you bought me this cheap chain. I'll never forget it. My uncle, he goes to heaven in Normandy, and this baby cheat girl buys me this necklace because they flew up his dog taxi with him. I should have known to count my blessings. Nothing lasts.
You have lasted. You're here.
Why do we say till death do us part? I haven't parted from you.
You will one day.
I won't, and you know that I won't. You're my wife, my girl.
You can move on.
I don't like this one bit.
Don't like what? Listen, Sammy, you can do this. You have this wonderful new job. And Dickie, and look, you've nearly got a refrigerator. You can't be happy. You said you were happy.
I can't stand getting up in the morning and putting on this greasy suit and combing my hair with this sticky pomade just to go to watch a bunch of good men break their backs in the steel factory. It's not working. I can't keep on like this.
But isn't the journal helping?
I don't know. I don't know. God, look at you. Sometimes I picture your face in my head just to see if I can.
That's what you do when you're not in love.
Never seem to put that mole on your eye in the right spot. There it is.
Toss that journal. It's useless if it can't make you feel better.
Lord, maybe I will. I've been reading your journals. I had no idea you were pressing my flowers between the pages. you've got years of flowers pressed between them. Since we were kids. And you said you hoped to die with me, peacefully. You said you wanted our children, the 2 little boys and the little girl we were going to have. You said you wanted them to go together to lay us to rest by the creek where Dickie used to spew up all his din. All the way back in Georgia.
And I'm on ice in the morgue.
I can't take it.
You'll be all right.
I can't take you on a train. I can't save my money to go bury my wife in the mud by the creek with the worms and Dickie's vomit and just go home like it's nothing.
You have to be here. I have to be there.
It'll take half the money I need for that refrigerator.
Were you really gonna buy one? You should get a maid.
I should learn to clean up after myself.
No, really. Hire yourself a nice girl. What kind of wife would I be if I leave my husband all alone in this dirty house?
A good wife, one who listens to her husband.
All right.
That's my girl.
I still can't believe you and Dickie are both bachelors now. The respectful women of Philadelphia had better watch their skirts.
Did you know? Did you know it was a kid in that automobile?
What?
Don't you remember? We were leaving Garrett's store with that carton of gelatin and that big box of strawberries. But it was dark. And so I guess the kid thought to get behind the wheel of his daddy's Ford with a bunch of girls in the back seat. And
Are they all right?
not a scratch. One of them was Paul's girl, you remember? She's fine, but he says she hasn't been the same since.
Poor girl.
She reaps what she sows. Going around with crazy boys like her daddy never taught her any manners.
I ran around with you crazy boys all the time, didn't I? We used to neck behind the trees and leave Dickie all alone getting the bottles from the coyotes.
No, but you were different. I was fixing to marry you from the beginning.
Who says he isn't?
All right, what's got you so riled up?
I want my life back.
God gives and he takes.
And he takes.
I did buy that train ticket, and I was fixing to leave tomorrow. That's why you're here, isn't it?
I suppose so.
I'll do it. I'll lay you to rest.
You will. And you'll stop picturing my face and go twirl with the younger girls in the bar and get drunk with Dickie.
No, I won't get drunk with Dickie. I promise.
And you'll move on.
Baby, that'll happen when it happens.
I want you to be happy. I don't want to be a bad wife.
You have to be strong.
So do you, but you've never had trouble with that.
I've always had you by my side.
Will you promise me something?
Promise you what?
Well, I'm going soon, and I think this time I might stay gone. So will you please button up that shirt right and clean my kitchen? It won't fix anything, I know that, but I gotta know they're gonna try.
Why can't you just stay a little bit longer? Let me look at you, let me hold your hand.
Just promise me, please, that you'll try.
I will. And what about you? What do you need?
What every good woman needs. A little bit of love.
My last flower for my girl.
You're sweet. Well then. One last gift for my love. Farewell, Sam.
Goodbye, Lucy. Bye.
other girl took 2 days before she got caught behind the school in the bushes with Jordan's brother.
What, Will?
And they're still together.
Whoa, Sylvia, where'd you even come up with these stories?
Far out. I'm totally vibing with your story, man.
Oh, I don't. I just walk around here in the town to see if I can pick any info up. You guys should come with me. It's exhilarating.
Nah, Ruby, dude.
Wait, it should be fine, right? I'm pretty sure no one sees me.
Wait, you've been going to town? What's wrong with you? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I? It's not like anything bad's gonna happen. People don't even notice I'm different. Mostly. Come on, really? Is this what you're gonna argue about today? You can't tell me you've never gone to the town.
Hey, man, I'm all about that cosmic humanity vibe, but, like, still a bummer idea, you know?
It's irresponsible is what it is. Downright irresponsible. We told you to be careful around humans. We told you not to leave the clearing.
But I never spoke to them. Alright, I'm sorry, I didn't know. But hey, I've never been caught. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You just casually put us all in jeopardy. Just risk everything we built. Everything's just peachy.
Are you actually being for real right now? I just said I didn't know. No one ever told me.
It's meant to be more of a common sense thing. Basic knowledge. I've told you to be careful around humans 1,000,000 times.
No, you haven't. I just said I didn't know.
Hey, chill out. Sylvia, you learned your lesson. Alice, say you're sorry.
I'm sorry?
Thank you. Now, can we all move on?
Are you seriously signing with her? How would it look if she got a Hey, stop that.
Sylvia, you're totally copping out on us, man. You promised to be chill. But hey, you're safe and that's what counts. Now can we all just mellow out and maybe steer clear of those rays?
I've been mellow, girl. I know Alice is just insecure about the amount of control she has over me, and she's projecting it onto us because she...
Don't talk about me like I'm not here. Sorry I don't want to have to wait till your arm to grow back, because it gets burned off.
Can we please move back?
Did you have to bring that up?
What, losing a limb? We're dead. There's not much holding us together.
Thanks for the reminder.
Are you serious? What the hell was that shudder?
Alice, stop. Sylvia, what is going on? You're not your usual groovy self.
Why are you asking me? Ask Alice. She's the one who's being an ass.
Okay, fine. Let's just all take a pause, take a break, get in the shade. We're all tired.
I just don't get why she's so angry.
You don't get it? You don't understand why I don't want you to go out and risk our whole existence? Fine, go ahead. Just go out and pretend you can pull off the human look and that everyone believes you. I'm done.
Maybe I will. It'll be nice not having you leeching off of me all the time, you parasite.
Whoa, Sylvia, that was a new level. I would say it's surprising, but you do have a habit of making things worse.
Not everyone loves being made of rot, Alice. This isn't even your problem.
Grow up! Believe it or not, the world doesn't revolve around you.
Really? I was sure it did.
You know, there's a reason there are no other zombies around. There's a reason I'm the only vampire here. Because they were stupid enough to mess with the town, and it came back to bite them. You want that to happen to you?
That's enough. This conversation is over until you can both chill out.
I'm gonna go for a walk before Alice tweaks out on me any more than she already has. I'll be back.
Wait, tweaks out? What does that even mean?
Sylvia! Alice, what is your deal, man? There was no reason to escalate this far.
What's your deal, man? You're backstabbing me left and right. Some best friend you are.
I'm not picking a side, Alice. Let's just let it flow and vibe on what really matters then. Focus on the important part. Sylvia is out there and the sun is rising.
This is important. Can't you at least act like you care? Esther, did you see the way that she talked to us? She can't do that. This is a matter of personal boundaries, and I would rather die again than have to spend time with an inconsiderate brat like her.
Oh, get off it, Alice. I'm sorry, do you know how hard it is living in fear that one of you will freak out and start yelling over nothing? That I'll leave and come back to an empty clearing? What happens if I disappear and I'm not there to pick up the pieces? I can't keep doing this forever, Alice. I won't keep doing this forever.
Oh.
Oh? Is that it? No apology? No promise to change? That she does, but at least she's not so narcissistic that she can't even fathom the idea of someone having a difference of opinion.
I'm sorry. I really am. I had no idea you felt that way.
If you would shut up and listen for a change, you would. I'm sorry for yelling.
I'm gonna go look for Sylvia. Stay here.
Are you sure? I don't want you coming back hurt.
I'm sure. It's not safe for her out there with the sun coming up.
Damn. You're right, maybe I should split and look for her too.
No, stay here. I have to do this. Time to clean up her mess again.
Alice, stop. Let her work it through. She was obsessed.
What she did was throw a tantrum. She's dead. It's time that she accepts it. If she can't do that, she can't stay with us anymore.
Hey, chill out, man. Don't flip your wig, all right? Stay out of the sun, please.
I know. Sylvia! Sylvia, where are you?
Hey. Oh my God, Sylvia! Alice! Alice, she's back.
Can I sit?
I don't know, Sylvia. Just feeling a bit bummed out at the moment, you dig?
Sylvia, the sun's coming up.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
It's fine. I see it all the time from you two.
No, it's not.
Sylvia!
I'm sorry I attacked you when you were just trying to help me.
Everyone has their moments when they struggle. But you have to be in control of yourself, both of you. Did you even notice the sun rising? No, you didn't. You could have been really hurt, Sylvia.
I know. I'm sorry. Can I be honest? Alice was right.
About what?
I do find it gross that I'm dead. I mean, look at me. I'm hideous and turning green. Can't even be in the freaking sun without dying.
It's the worst feeling ever.
Can I tell you a story?
Sure.
First time I went to a town, I didn't actually go to this one. I went to mine. My town with my friends and everything I'd ever known. The gossip was phenomenal. But someone caught me.
I'm sorry, were they your folks?
It was my mother. She told the whole town the devil was haunting her. And they chased me out. Jordan and Will and everyone else go to another school, the same one that Mikey was expelled from when he set the chem lab on fire. But it's not mine. I just wish I could forget about this. That I could open my eyes and be with my family and my friends. That my skin would be human again, and I could go in the sun and not smell like rot or burn to death. That my mother could look at me without screaming. It's so loud, I've never seen her so scared. Never been so scared. Could never forget that feeling. Didn't Alice feel that way too?
Yes?
Oh my God!
Sylvia! You're all running.
Are you okay? You were just screaming at me like 10 minutes ago.
I thought you'd gone into the sun. I figured you were a pile of ashes.
Why would it matter to you? Oh, right, self-esteem.
It's because I care about you, actually. Believe it or not, I don't want you to burst into flames.
Can we please not fight over this?
We don't fight. That much.
You'd be surprised.
Sylvia, I'm sorry.
Me too.
See how easy that was? We're blossoming, my friends. Now we hug it out.
Wait. I have something to say first. I heard what you said about missing your mother and missing your town. I felt like that too. It's like there's this gaping hole in your soul, and nothing can fill it. But there's nothing you can do about it, and there's no use letting it take up your mind. So try not to think about it, okay?
I feel like this too. A lot. What personally helped me with substitutions?
Like what, using a heat lamp instead of the sun?
No, like watching the sunrise or going out on cloudy summer days. Or something entirely different, like braiding flowers into Alice's hair. Anything to take my mind off it and keep the cosmic connection alive.
But don't expect it to be the same. It won't be. Ever.
Wow, great. What she needs to say is, it might not feel the same at first, but all the new connections and substitutions start feeling like home, man. I don't really miss my family anymore because, well, you two are my family. Or something.
Or something. Are we okay?
With me? Yes. With Alice? I don't know.
We are okay. Esther's right. We do fight. A lot.
Thank you.
Oh, hush.
Now can we hug it out?
I'm down. So, do you guys think I'm gonna start eating people now?
Why don't you finish telling us about that Jordan chick?
Wait, I need you to answer.
You'll find out soon enough.
Okay, I hate that a lot. Anyway, if I can remember correctly, she apparently physically fought her brother and he had to go to the hospital.
Oh my God.
And that's not even the craziest part. When he got out of the hospital, she goes We didn't have a choice. We had to flee
long story, but, okay, well, first of all, look around you. See where we are? This is just the entrance to the other world. The Fey Kingdom is really across the river.
Well, if they're all over there, what are you doing here?
I was banished. I took something I wasn't supposed to.
You did? Blackberries?
These are not your ordinary blackberries. They are refreshing berries. When you eat one, your heart's deepest desire will come true.
To yours?
Never tried any. You could stay here forever, you know, away from the raiders and. What if you give that heart?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Could one of these berries bring my sister here?
No. No, their power cannot pass through realms. At least anymore.
Why?
Because of me.
Well, what happened?
Many moons ago, when I was able to pass through the portals freely, there was a mortal from your home.
Was he a warrior too?
Yes, I wanted to be with him forever, but the High Fae disapproved. However, I got some spark of bravery in me and stole these berries from the palace gardens. But they, caught me. Obviously, because you know, I mean, you're approaching 300. These legs don't work like they used to.
So then what happened to the...
They turned into stone. Then they took away my wings and cursed me with immortality, never to return to the Fey Kingdom or human realm again.
Well, there's gotta be a way to break the curse, right?
Yes, there is actually. If I save a soul, that will set me free.
You could set me free. You know, everything you did back there, that was pretty noble.
Yeah, well, sometimes real love is sacrificing everything for just a maybe. I never knew what was going to happen, but I never lost hope.
That's just... So, I mean, look. I may carry a sword and have the scar under my eye, but I don't think I've done anything worthy of praise in my life. I fight to protect my village, my sister, but in the end, it's still bloodshed. It's still damage. It's still somebody's kid getting slaughtered out there. It makes me sick.
Why do you still
never reveals her friends.
How could I ever repay you?
If you save yourself. Have you decided?
Yes. How can I go back to my sister? Is there a way? Please, I know there has to be a way, right? It is the only thing my heart desires, is that she's safe and warm and I may see her again.
Ellen, you realize if you leave now, you won't be able to return to the other world again. It is the rule of the realm, at least until you breathe your master. You will have to live a life of pain, hurt, and misfortune, a life you didn't choose.
I know, but I could keep Una safe. The glimmer of hope in her eyes always kept me going. I know it won't be easy, Fia, but I know that these lights, that the light inside of me will guide me through my darkest of days. And eventually, back here, this will free me. This will save me. Sometimes, real love is sacrificing everything for just a maybe.
If it's your heart's
Okay. I'm sorry. I know it's not what you want, but
no. Do it. Be noble.
so how do I?
Don't worry. The lights will guide you.
You just have to trust. If you find my mother, tell her I'll be home soon.
The will of the wisps is mysterious,
Goodbye, Fia.
No. Not goodbye. Goodbye is for the last time, when you let go. For now, it's see you soon.
See you soon, then. And thank you for saving me.
No. Thank you. You have saved me. Goodbye.
All right, let's see what I'm working with here. I knew they were slobs before they died, but this is absurd. You know, I can work with this. Hopefully. Huh? I haven't even set anything up yet. All right. Where is this thing?
Oh, I don't know how, but that gets funnier every time. What are you gonna do from over there, huh? Throw it?
I'd say it's worth a shot.
And plus, I don't exactly think it'd be of much use.
And why would that be?
Well, there's no real point in killing something that's already dead, is there?
Pardon my fury. What?
I'm a ghost? Duh. What, you thought I did all that just for show?
Oh.
That's it? You're seriously not scared?
Well, when you make ghost hunting your job, the fear factor does tend to wane a fair bit.
You know, I put a lot of time into the entrance, and you're kind of just wasting my effort here.
Well, I was expecting someone else, so you'll have to do a little bit better than that.
What?
Nothing. You aren't him. I'll have to keep looking.
Who are you talking about?
My father. He moved here a while ago when he up and vanished on my mother and my brother. They both died a few years ago.
Really now? I haven't seen anyone living around here since I, picked the bucket and all that.
I thought it would be easier than anything to find their ghosts. Hence all of that.
Just a word of advice, don't even bother wasting your time. If there was anyone else around here, I would know.
Well, the fact that there are ghosts here in the first place is certainly a start, and plus, why would I give up when I haven't even gotten started? It's my job, after all.
All I'm saying is that it might be better to quit while you're ahead.
What can I say? I'm always moving one step forward and 2 steps back.
You know, I swear I've heard something like that before.
Really? Something my dad used to say. Hold on a second.
What now?
Can you take off your hood? Just for a moment, please.
What does my hood have to do
Just
with
do it.
Okay, geez.
Ready? Is that actually you?
Who?
Oh my god. Oh, you look so different than before.
I'm sorry. Who are you exactly?
It's me, Rennie. It's Paris, your sister. Come on, this isn't funny.
Wait.
Where are you going? Is this some kind of joke to you? I haven't seen you in God knows how long. You do this?
Okay, you said your name was Paris?
I literally just said that.
Well, that checks out, at least with what I hear.
Never mind. I'm just happy you're here.
You know, I forgot how nice it is to actually get to talk to somebody.
Hey, at least you have Dad with you. What?
He isn't here anymore.
Well, where is he then?
I don't actually know the answer to that.
You don't know. Weren't you with him?
Don't blame me. I'm sorry I'm not exactly an expert on the whole being dead thing.
So you just completely forgot.
How do I explain it? You start forgetting, you know? It's the tiny stuff at first, little bits and pieces, and then it just starts getting worse from there. Sometimes you forget stuff from the day before, and sometimes you forget your own name. And
And then eventually, one day, you just poof, gone. Like you were never there. That's the last thing I can remember. Even now, just him being there one moment and the next, gone. That was when I started writing things down, but hasn't helped much though.
You seriously don't remember anything?
Nope. All I got is the stuff I wrote down.
My God.
It's honestly not that bad.
Not that bad. Are you hearing yourself right now?
What? You just forget some things and then poof. Like I said.
But you're still here.
I guess whatever luxury Dad got, I haven't quite earned yet.
Well, we'll figure that out later. I missed you. Do you know that?
I mean, yeah, who wouldn't?
Oh my God. Do not try to sass me right now.
You want to talk, Percy.
Really? Really? Percy.
What is it? No, wait, you're right. It's, Polly? Wait, no, Paisley? Jeez.
We literally went over this 5 minutes ago. You already forgot?
I literally just had it. This happens every time.
Wait, what about the book?
What about
The
it?
book. You said you could write all of this down, right?
There's no point.
But you said it.
I said that it barely even works. One slip up and I forget I can have the thing. It won't work, you saw it yourself.
So you're okay with just forgetting that this ever happened?
I am sick and tired of living my life like this. Whatever this is.
Just calm down. I'm sure I can work this out.
And then what? You're just keep reminding me over and over? Is that really what you want?
If that's what I have to do, then yes.
You know, I can tell if you're just persistent or flat out stupid.
What is your problem?
A lot of things, but things for asking.
So what? You're giving up. You're not going to try.
You don't get it. Look, I've been stuck here for 4 years. Not weeks, not months, years that I've just spent stuck in some lousy old house that can barely hold itself together. So yeah, maybe I did consider giving up.
Freddie,
Stop calling me that! I don't know you. Whatever bit of your oh-so-precious brother died the moment I couldn't remember my own name. I'm sorry. Look, I already have plenty of problems, and the last thing I need right now is for someone else to the door's right there. Just go, please.
wait.
Why? Why can't you just let me go? I already told you I'm not your brother anymore. I can't be.
Even if you aren't, that's no excuse for me not to want to help you. Said it yourself. You literally have nothing better to do.
Fine.
You asked me earlier why I even care. I think the better question is, why not? If you have just as little reason not to do something, you might as well just go for it, right? And if it doesn't work out, then that's just how it is.
I don't know how many times I'm thinking, telling you it's a waste of time.
It was. Maybe giving up isn't such a bad idea. It's like Dad said, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But what matters is that you put in the effort. And maybe you're right. Maybe what you're doing isn't working. Maybe you're not you anymore. But even if that's true, I still want you to know this. You tried. Even if it fails, even if it doesn't matter, you tried. Even when there's nobody left to care, you tried. That has to count for something, right? I'd like to say that you have to keep trying, but we both know that's not how that works. You already saw it through. Maybe this time, you can just let things run their course for a change. It's your choice.
I thought letting go would be easier, like Dad did, but turns out that was just as much of a hassle.
That doesn't mean you still can't. It'll just take a little bit longer for both of us.
I'm sorry
For what?
for disappointing you. I mean, this is a lot less than you bargained for, isn't it?
Yeah, but who says I still can't make the most out
fall in the sky or whatever. I'm sure he's waiting for you, for both of us. And in the meantime, we've got to try moving forward together, all right?
I'll try.
That's more than enough. But before that, there's still one more thing we need to get in order.
I'm all ears.
We need to give you a new name. I can't keep calling you Rennie and calling you Ghost. It would be a bit rude.
Oh, right.
What about Yellow Jacket?
Why?
Because of your, you know.
Wow, how original.
Well, if you have any better ideas, I'd like to hear them.
Not really, so I'll do it.
Better than nothing, right?
It's a start.
So what happens now?
What's that over there?
Ah! Here!
Oh my god, that was priceless.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, you should have seen the look on your face.
Why, you little...
Yeah, I opened the salon. You're welcome, by the way. Yes, the blinds are drawn and the floor is swept. This isn't my first time opening the shop. It's always slow on Sundays.
Arabella?
Jacqueline? Oh my god! I haven't seen you in so long. What are you doing here?
Where have you been?
I'm sorry. I missed so much church.
No, I totally get it. You're a businesswoman now. I can't blame you.
And you're at St. Joseph's. How is it anyway?
Yeah, I guess Catholic school isn't for me, but whatever. But they give us an hour for lunch, so I can't really complain.
Who would have thought? It's probably because your school's literally a castle and the dining hall's like 10 minutes away from the main building.
Yeah. But I'm getting my cardio in though, can't you tell? You can tell, right?
That's
Yo.
Wait, what are you doing here? It's 10 a.m. Shouldn't you be at church?
Nice to see you too, I guess. I just escaped, but it's so hot and sweaty in there, and my dress is sticking to my armpits, and I can't even use a fan to cool myself because my mom says it's distracting.
That definitely sounds like her. Wait, how did you get out of services?
I went to the bathroom. My mom has me eating these fiber cereals because she says I need to slim down, so she can't ask any questions. It's fine, she'll never know. Come on, be a little spontaneous for once.
Slim down. What? You look great though.
You know how my mom is.
Speaking of your mom, how long have you been gone? I do not want to get in trouble with your mother.
Relax. I have like 10 minutes. She's fine, thanks for asking. I just wanted to hang out with my best friend. Is that a crime?
Me or the air conditioning?
The latter. Joking. Whatever, will you do something with my hair? I want to pretend to be a customer.
You have like 9 minutes remaining.
Will you live with spontaneity for once? Please, 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 please,
Fine.
please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh my god, shut up.
So, what are you gonna do to my hair?
I don't know. I'm only a hairstylist in training. My mom's only taught me to do so much.
So how's business been?
Yeah.
Gotten a lot of customers lately?
I don't know. Working's alright, I guess.
Really?
I mean, I get to stand here and play with hair all day. What more could I ask for?
Yeah, you do spontaneously dye your hair like every month. And it is your mom's shop.
Coach Reed. That's where we had our first kid. He's so sweet. He brings me flowers every week and writes me little love notes and gives them to me during our lunch break.
Wow, he sounds amazing.
Oh, it's so cliche. But he literally gives me butterflies in my stomach when I see him. Oh my God. The first time we kissed, I thought I was about to throw up. But in a good way. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it seem like I was bragging or anything. I just can't tell anyone at St. Joseph's.
No, it's fine.
Are there any cute guys that come into the shop?
Please, it's like a county fair in here, except the guys are the pigs.
Maybe I can hook you up with one of the guys at Brian's school.
I don't know.
Oh, will you be a little spontaneous for once? And then we can go on these cute little double dates and go bowling together. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah,
Bells, what's wrong? Didn't you want to find a boyfriend?
nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Look at the time. Shouldn't you be back?
What do you mean, silly? The church is 2 minutes away.
Yeah, but you don't want to be late.
Oh, but the air conditioning is so nice.
They have fans at the church, no?
Do you want me to leave?
No. I just don't want you to be late, because you wouldn't want to miss a moment of your scripture or whatever.
You're one to talk. You haven't been to church in weeks. What's wrong?
Nothing at all.
Oh, is it all this Dayton talk?
Oh, Jacqueline, stop talking.
What?
I swear I will shut up about this. Just give me the word.
No, it's just, I don't know. I don't think dating is for me.
Of course it is. You just have to find the right guy to tickle your feathers.
Oh my God. I don't have any guy tickling my feathers. Like I said, county fair.
Well, at least talk to me or do some box breathing or something. It looks like you just run a marathon.
I'm fine. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry if it's about all this dating talk. I mean, I just thought you were open to talking about it. You know what? I'll just bring you on my next little date with Brian. He can bring one of his friends. Oh, all the guys at the boys' school are so nice. I don't. Oh, and then, we can. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna do something real important. What do I normally do on dates with Brian?
Go to like a picnic.
Oh yeah, we can go to a picnic, or we can go to the park, or to the movies. Oh, this is just perfect. And then we can.
Wow, you're so generous.
What was that?
Nothing.
What's the matter?
No, it's just, I don't want to be your charity case, okay? I don't need you setting up dates for me like you're my mom. I don't know. It just feels weird. Plus, he'd be younger than me.
Oh, here I go again. I'm sorry. I swear I just want you to be happy.
I know, but like I said, I don't think dating is for me.
You already said there's no one at the salon, but that's okay. I said I'll bring you on my next date.
Oh, how generous of you.
I'm trying to do you a favor. Look, Bells, I love you and I only want what will make you happy.
Whatever, I'm not in the mood to talk about this. You should probably go. You have like 1 minute left.
Okay, no need to get hostile.
I don't think you're understanding.
What am I not understanding? Because throughout our whole friendship, you used to always talk about how excited you were to fall in love, and what, you just changed your mind?
I don't know.
You used to always talk about how excited you were to go on cute little dates with your boyfriend. Don't you remember? We planned our first date outfits together when we were like 7.
I know, but I don't know. It's just different now.
What about Ethan?
Ethan, that was when I was in high school. I didn't even like him that much.
But he would take you out on such nice dates, and he was so kind and sweet, and you didn't even like him?
Like I said, that was high school. It's just different now.
I really don't understand. There hasn't been anyone interesting who comes into the shop?
I don't know, I guess.
Do tell.
So, we met at the salon, and we've been on a few dates.
Yeah?
And I don't know, I just really like them, I guess. But like I said, this isn't a good time for me to be dating anyone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bells. What happened?
Nothing. It's just they're not ready for a real relationship, Like, they won't even acknowledge me when they see me in public. And no matter how much I think I'm keeping it under wraps, according to them, I can't keep it in my pants.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I've dedicated so much time by their side, calling them, texting them, sneaking out for them, skipping work for them, anything under the sun for them. And they can't for the life of them even look in my direction when they see me in public.
Wow.
And I feel like I'm either hallucinating or I've died or become a ghost because they literally, it's like they can't see me when I'm around other people. Like the other day, I was in a beauty supply store buying barbicide and they saw me and all they did was stare at me like this.
No. Arabella, that's the worst. Wait, why was he in the beauty supply store?
or do some freaking box breathing, like I said. You look like you've just run another marathon.
I'm telling you, I'm fine. I'm sorry. This is just a lot.
I'm sorry too about all this date stuff. I just thought you were open to talking about it. But like I said, we can just take you out on one of Brian's dates. And look, after church we can go get our nails done. We can even go to Academia. Oh, I need a new skirt, so that's perfect. And we could even scope out potential guys if Brian's friend falls through. Do not worry, we're gonna get you over this guy. I mean, guys are overrated, right?
It's not a guy.
What?
The person
The person.
that I like is not a guy.
You mean the person that you like isn't a guy?
Oh, so you mean a man?
Oh, I see you. I didn't know you were into older men.
Oh my God, no.
So is he in college? Is he the professor?
No, that's not it at all. Go look at me. I'm not like a woman, like a girl, a bird.
Is this like a joke?
No,
I'm not laughing, Arabella.
no, I'm not either.
Well, what have you done about it?
What do you mean?
You know, we had that crazy cousin. He left all sorts of self-help, homosexual, whatever, I don't know what you call it, books. And they're still sitting in the attic, you know, about that sort of thing.
Homosexuality?
And there are programs, really great programs. We can get you the help you need, Arabella.
Help! I don't need your help.
Arabella, it's clear to me that you're in denial, and you know I love you to the moon and back, so you just need to accept this help from me, okay?
You're not listening. I don't need whatever this is. I don't need a book or a program or anything like that. I know what you believe, and I'm not asking for your full support. But I'm gay. I don't need to be treated or anything like that.
Look, I know you're not in control right now, and I know you're not talking. It's just your feelings. We're gonna get you the help that you need. I've seen what being gay has done to my peers at St. Joseph's. They're practically terrorized because of it. I would never want that for you. But no, we have time to fix
What?
this.
Fix what?
Look, Brian has this friend called Caleb. I think you'd really hit it off.
No, what?
We'll get you all fixed up, and I can even practice what your hair will look like on your first date.
First date?
Oh my God! And where could you go? Oh, the park, or the picnic, or the movies. Okay, okay, this is okay. We can work with this.
Jacqueline,
What are you doing?
I'm trying to save you.
You could try being a little nicer to me, you know?
Save me? By tangling my hair? What do you want from me? To lie to you and tell you I would love to go on a spontaneous date with your spontaneously goody-good boyfriend and his spontaneously goody-good friend.
I was just trying to be nice and put you on the right path.
The right path. Oh my God. I knew you were religious, but you always hated Sunday school. I thought you'd be more understanding of this.
Of this? You mean the sin you've been committing every day under the nose of God? No! Frankly, I don't understand.
Why does this change who I am? I still wear the same clothes and dye my hair every month. I'm still me.
Arabella, I don't think you understand. This might not be a big deal to you, but it is to me.
It may not be a big deal to me, Jacqueline. We live in Louisiana. Of course, it's a big deal. Everyone comes into the salon to get ready for the prom, with their stupid promposals and their stupid frilly dresses and their stupid little boyfriends. And I'm just this goddamn loser, has to say. Now, stand here every single day doing their hair. I have nobody to talk to about this. So I'm sorry if I thought my best friend of 10 years was the right person who confided.
I'm sorry you had to experience that. But don't you think it would just be easier if you went out with a guy? Sorry. I'll not willing. God is good in ways that you'll never understand. Because you won't even listen when I'm trying to tell you. You still believe in God? Of course I do. I'm not just going to throw away my faith because I like women. But, Jacqueline, you're not even hearing yourself. You're speaking on behalf of your parents and your grandparents and your camp counselors.
What?
This is what everybody else is telling you to believe. I know you have a heart of gold and you would never want to hurt me. Where is that Jacqueline? All I'm saying is, how can you ask me to understand what you believe in when you won't even do the same for me? Jacqueline, please. Why does this change who I am to you? Look at me. I'm still the same girl who threw you a surprise My Little Pony party for your 7th birthday. And the same girl you got matching lip glosses with and matching swatch watches with. I'm the same girl who took you to get your ears pierced. I'm still me.
I want to be here for you. Believe me, but I'm not allowed to accept this. My parents have a whole separate closet for their church clothes. My mom hosts Bible study every week.
You're still you. You said it yourself. You're more than just a church girl, you know? Just saying that just because your parents are conservative doesn't mean that you, Jacqueline Johnson, have to hate me, your best friend. God didn't intend this. God wouldn't want you to turn your back on me. Jacqueline, are you hearing me?
Is this why you've been skipping church?
Yes. I just can't stand to be in a room full of people who can't find the heart to love and accept me for who I am.
I never thought of it that way. But who am I going to talk about Brian with? And who am I going to go prom dress shopping with? And who am I going to go to the beach with? I feel like I'm losing you.
You're not. I still want to do those things. And I still want to spend time with you. I promise I'll pick out your prom dress and your nail color and everything in between. I'll even do your hair.
Why are you being nice to me?
Because you're my best friend. And even if you didn't accept me, you still tried to help me.
I'm sorry about all of this. I'm so sorry. I'm just having a hard time wrapping my head around it.
It's okay. I still love you.
Wait, have you told your parents?
Whoa, one step at a time. Look, I would love to tell you more, but you have like 1.5 minutes to get me back to church.
Do you think I could stay?
What about church?
Maybe I should take my own advice and be a little spontaneous.
There you are.
Oh, you can practice my prom hair. Please, 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 please,
Fine,
please.
if you shut up and listen.
Thank you.
There, look, I can see the ship. Can you see?
Yes, very well.
Land ho!
You're on land, Orca.
I feel as though I'm flying.
Many would say you're closer to a seagull than a girl.
Many, meaning one Jamie Wyatt.
Many would say you're correct in your thinking.
10 minutes and I'll be on that ship and Manhegan Island will be in the past. Oh, come on. Don't act so aloof. You know I don't have a choice and I've asked you to accompany me.
Yes, and I have politely declined many times.
This is the Admiral and your fancy sponsorship. Yes, I am aware.
Why do you call him that? The Admiral.
That's what everybody else calls my father and that's what he is.
Right, and the man who raised you and the man who will be your downfall.
That old codger couldn't tell a shipping route from a love letter that was presented with the papers.
I will not hear another word against your father. He is my sponsor, and I'm grateful that he provides me the support that I need to make my art, even if I do suspect someone convinced him to sponsor a friend. I am grateful either way.
You forget, it was his brilliant idea to send me to finishing school.
Mrs. Martin's School for Young Ladies couldn't possibly handle
like one of those terribly posh military paintings? Oh, please don't make me look stuffy.
Non-Duke or Duco.
Do not mock me when I do not understand what you are saying.
Perhaps if you bothered to pay attention in any of your Latin lessons, you would be able to follow my jests.
Carpe diem.
You cannot seize the day, it is 4 in the morning.
I like the Greeks better than the Romans anyway. I am sure you'll find this cliche.
I am sure I will.
I wrote you a song.
Play on Orpheus. It's beautiful.
Sounds like you.
Will you tell me a story while we wait for the ship to dock?
I suppose. The admiral used to take me down to the tide pools no matter the season. I dip my little hands in the salt water, and we'd hunt for hermit crabs and dip our toes in the sand. And he'd tell me stories, mostly about his adventures at seas. That was my favorite. Most of them were nonsensical, but the whimsy of his words kept me hanging on to each one. And when he left, which he always did, I'd play captain and wait for him to return, tricking myself into thinking I could see a ship on the horizon.
And now?
My father is a good man. He's the reason I'm following this mad dream of seeing the world, but he was a coward for giving up what he loved most and accepting his role as admiral. He wasn't meant to sit behind a desk, and at times I've caught myself almost telling him I'm leaving, reckoning he would understand. What a shame he had a daughter. How unfortunate.
Not at all. He reminds me of someone I know.
I wonder who that could be.
None other than Orca Babes, whose mind is perpetually at sea.
Jamie, I know I'm not the most serious of people, but I am serious about this. Would you like to know what will happen to me if I stay in Maine? I will leave on a boat for finishing school today, and then in a year, I'll be married off to some promising young man poised to become the next admiral. I have no choice, but you do. You could come with me.
But I've worked to refine myself so that when I stand next to a lady of higher status, she would never know that I hardly have a cent to my name. I am an artist, or I will be, and besides, I never get tired of the way that the sun glints off the waves or the chipping paint on the boathouses. There will always be something to paint here.
But we swore we'd get out of here. Don't you remember when we made the blood oath for our Archie's 12th birthday party? It's always just been me and you. And imagine what you could paint out there. There'd be so much more to sketch in this dummy seaside town.
I remember that oath. I howled for hours after you cut my palm. That was back when you lived across the street and you dashed across the road to give me a cloth to impress it.
I felt horrible.
So, if I went with you,
Just throw your paints in a bag. We'll leave with the clothes on our back, and there'll be no trace of us by sunrise. I brought enough money, but not so much that my father would notice. Please, Jimmy, I can't do this without you.
tell me now? A double-edged sword. I tell you I do not love you and you do not go with me. Or I tell you I love you and...
And what?
I deceive you. Jamie, I will return home. Jamie, it's all right. Can't we just go back to how we were, how we've always been?
No!
I don't understand.
You and your sideways comments so many times you called me lovely or your smile. Dancing together at the couple's day dance or when my cat died in November and you didn't leave my side all night. Am I completely deluded?
Jamie, I never meant. I'm sorry.
So what? Am I supposed to go with someone who just wants a traveling companion? My life, my art, everything I've ever known is here in Maine. Am I supposed to follow you around like a dog? How could I have been so utterly blinded by love?
Jamie, how could I have possibly known?
Could I have been so foolish? I feel like a little girl again. This is why I do not make rash decisions.
I will forget it.
You will do no such thing. I ruined everything, haven't I? Years.
Years?
Yes, Orca, years. Are you blind?
Something different I feel about you, though just as strong. I cannot put it into words. I suppose the words would fit into mornings, falling asleep over the newspaper, wearing each other's sweaters, and nights running wild across Greenfield.
Orca!
And summers jumping from craggy rocks into freezing waves, eyes squinting with the salt, and humid evenings laying out on the porch.
I cannot
Over and over, I have loved you, not in the same way, not how you want me to, but just as much.
hear me. I cannot go back to how we were as children because I do not know a time where I did not love you. I cannot fathom a time where I do not love you.
All that time?
And some more.
Jamie, you would be so easy to love, and I do. Just not how you deserve to be loved. I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for.
I'm a fool. You are no fool. I cannot expect you to go with me now, but I'm still asking you to go with me, please.
No, I cannot. For your sake and for mine, it's time for us to figure out who we are without each other.
But Morpheus, remember, I'll follow you through hell. I punch Satan right in the sniffer for you, Jamie Wyatt.
You are the fool, Orca Bates.
What now?
No. You leave with morning tide.
Found you?
My life is in Maine, on Manhegan Island. Your life is out there. You need to figure out who you are when you step out of your father's shadow and into the sun. This has always been your dream, and this is your chance. Grab onto it and never let go. Without everyone else, without the Admiral, without me.
I will come back for you, Jamie.
You forget yourself. In the end, Eurydice always stays in hell.
Perhaps with time?
Time, winters and springs spent alone. No. I'll find God in something other than your face.
I will continually never understand half the things you think about.
Everything seems more beautiful, waxes more poetic when we are star-crossed.
Jamie, I am tongue-tied. I never had a way with words, but it has been the privilege of my
You are the love of my life.
I do not. At least, I hope for your sake. You will be my favorite person until I am old and gray.
You will be mine. Go see the world for me, Bates.
I would do anything for you.
Goodbye, Orca.
Goodbye, Miss Wise.
It's all wrong. I will follow you, Orca. Birthday cards, missing socks, books you never read, running to catch you, living to glimpse your heels. But someday I must stop running, and the bird in my heart will stop beating its wings against my chest. How much time I wasted, I imagine I will say, thinking myself silly. But I will remember that time spent loving is never wasted. Prayer is the only way to fix a broken heart. Not to a God, distant and far away, but to stones being skipped off rippling waters, and to grass being pushed up through pavement. To baths in orange fields, and to the promise, the hope, the prayer of tomorrow. Carpe diem.
Surprise! What? Happy birthday! Woo! That 870!
Ignatius, this is nice and all, but this is a huge waste of resources and time. We're supposed to be having our weekly meeting right now.
Come on, we can relax and live large for a minute like the old days. Look at what I got. There's filet mignon, truffle fries, those Milky Way candies you love.
All of which are supposed to be saved for the people frozen in the crowd chamber hibernation pods on this ship. What happens if we can't find a new home planet, huh? These people wake up and we tell them there's no food left because we pigged out on my birthday party?
Look, you're worried about your tummy. I made sure there's nothing spicy. I know you had some potty troubles last night.
Not the point, Ignatius.
Well, what I'm saying is we wouldn't need to worry about running out of resources if we just went back to Earth.
For the last time, we're not going back to Earth. End of story.
Hold on. Yesterday you said you'd at least consider it.
Well, I guess I wasn't thinking. When we left Earth, temperatures were upwards of 120 degrees, and our alma mater was literally underwater. What makes you think it's gotten any better?
Maybe Mother Earth just needed some time to herself.
We need to actually focus for once and figure out where we're going to land this ship.
Wouldn't need to if we just turned around and tried one of my ideas for once.
Hold on, is that like a space bird?
Where? I don't see it.
Whoops, must have flown into a sun and died. Anyways, we should get to our meeting.
Right. Did want to circle back to that issue of your bowel movements. Oh my
Papa, whatever you do not touch it. If this guy fell out of a cryo chamber, he's doused in sodium chloride.
Scary.
Sodium chloride is just salt. Whoa.
What the?
Pablo? Hey, Benny.
Oh my god! Did our crotch chambers break? Why are you like an old fart?
You guys know each other?
Yeah. Pablo and I are buddies. Companions. I'm a silly rabbit. What I should be asking is, who are you?
The name's Bleakspire. Ignatius Bleakspire.
Yeah, okay. Well, personally, I'm just a little concerned because it does not look like we landed on another planet. And I don't know what was in that crotch chamber water, but you aged like 50 years, dude.
We weren't in the cryo chambers.
I just meant me and Pablo.
No, just you.
Say, Ignatius, why don't you go get Benny here a towel and something to drink?
Looks like he's already dried off.
Wow, thank you so much for volunteering to go get that stuff. That's so awesome of you. Dude, thank God you're here. We need your help so bad.
Hobby boy, what in the world is going on?
Alright, so you know how I decided to double major in aerospace engineering and planetary science? Yeah, big mistake, big mistake.
Wait a second. Is this a double-decker, triple-dog, quadruple Ohio gigantic emergency?
Yes.
Alright, you gotta spill.
Alright, so I thought I could, save mankind. When I was chosen to man this ship, I was so honored. But it turns out, I don't have it in me. I don't know what I'm doing. Lord knows Ignatius doesn't either.
Hold on. Chosen to man this ship? Did you really not get into the cryo chambers with me, Pablo?
No, I didn't.
Bruh.
Look, I know I should have told you, but that's in the past now, okay? What's important now is we have to find a new home planet, or else we're all doomed.
What? So you realize you've made no progress in the last 50 years? So you decide to thaw me out and expect me to solve all your problems? And not even apologize for abandoning me?
Okay, I did not abandon you.
Right. No. You definitely didn't abandon me. So what kind of verbiage would you use if you and your best friend decided to get frozen in cryo chambers together because the world was ending and said best friend bailed on you last minute? What would you call that if not abandoning?
I would call it taking the incredible opportunity that was presented to me.
Speaking of which, how the hell were you chosen to captain the ship with all of the bodies of mankind?
Because I was one of the most promising young scientists in the world. Duh. And Ignatius had some connections.
You knew that guy before all of this?
Yeah. Do you remember me talking to that Iggy from college?
No way. You ditched me for Irrigation Iggy? The guy whose dad owns all the water on Earth?
Again, not personal.
You could have at least told me and said goodbye. What about our plan? Did you forget about that too?
Look, I would love to keep reminiscing with you, but right now, we're floating through space, and my co-captain doesn't know diddly squat about science, so we kind of have bigger problems at hand.
Well, howdy there, Irrigation Iggy. Nice to finally meet the guy who totally corrupted my best friend.
Oh my goodness, you're Benny! As in Benny from high school, aren't you?
Yup.
Pablo, did you thaw him on purpose?
Okay, yes. This is a good thing. Benny can help us. He's super smart. Right, Benny?
Yeah, I'm pretty goated. But I'm not helping you.
For once, I agree. Pablo, we were handpicked and trained for this.
Which is kind of confusing to me because, according to Pablo, you don't know diddly squat about science.
It was sort of an exaggeration.
You think I'm stupid? I'm not the one whose stupid plan almost prevented him from accepting the greatest opportunity of his life.
This is really not productive.
What was it again? You two are going to wake up in the same year, far, far in the future, and hope that the new planet we landed on was far enough away from Earth so you could have a full view of the Milky Way. And you were going to look up at it while eating a Milky Way?
Yup. And what about it?
It was a childish dream.
No! It's super meta and awesome! And you ditched it all to hang out with Irrigation Iggy!
You were both being so immature right now. We're not in high school anymore or even college, okay? I'm 70 freaking years old, and if we don't find a place to land this ship, humanity is over.
Which is exactly why we need to go back to Earth!
No, we're going to find a new planet with Benny's help.
Pablo, we're the best people for the job.
You don't really still believe that, do you? You were chosen because your dad owned billions in liquid assets. And if I wasn't here, we'd still be stuck in the meteor belt.
Look, I know I'm not as technically skilled as you, but I don't understand why you can't just listen to me for once.
Because right now, I'm telling you, I know what is best.
Okay, screw you. You're not going to listen to me. Fine, I won't listen to you. And we're headed back towards Earth.
Whoops. No. Freak, we're stuck. Are you serious, Ignatius?
Okay, obviously this isn't great, but going back to Earth is gonna be for the best.
No, it is not. Why couldn't you just listen to me?
I tried that for 50 years and look where it's gotten us. I'm trying to help you because, you know, that's what I'm here to do. But you'd rather get help from someone who's been in a half-century coma. Look, maybe going back to where we started isn't ideal, but Earth is our home.
Earth doesn't exist anymore.
What?
Yes, it does. Just as the temperatures are rising, it doesn't mean...
It exploded. I watched it explode.
I think I would have heard Earth exploding.
You remember last night when you heard a big boom? I said, Ignatius, come bring some Pepto-Bismol to the bathroom.
Yeah?
Well, maybe I didn't really need that Pepto-Bismol.
You can't be serious.
So, Earth just exploded like that? How is that possible?
Well, Ignatius was asleep, and I had seen this new planet that looked promising, and I started poking around.
Pablo, you know we're not supposed to work on our own.
I know, I messed up. My hand slipped, and I accidentally sent a missile straight towards Earth.
So let me get this straight. You didn't even defecate?
No, I definitely did. But that was after.
Oh my goodness, I should have never invited you to poke after with me. I should have known you'd take over everything and still let us fail. Oh my goodness, this can't be real. It's just gone? Just gone? What about Lake Michigan? What about the Indian Ocean? Father's milk, it's all just...
Nice going, Pablo.
Good on me. I don't really know how I'm supposed to apologize for blowing up Earth.
Then maybe just don't. I can't believe you didn't tell me you were getting cryo-frozen. You realize that if you hadn't thought me out, you'd all be long dead by the time I woke up?
I know, I should have told you, but I freaked out. I couldn't have that be your last memory of me. But I totally messed up. If you want to go back in the cryo chambers, I understand.
No. For better or worse. You're an old fart now, and I don't want to waste whatever time we have left together. Even if that means I have to change your adult diapers.
Thanks, man. Ignatius. Ignatius.
What?
Look, I gotta tell you, I wouldn't have survived these last 50 years without you, and I wish I had really spent them with you, instead of mostly ignoring you.
I'm sorry for being so dumb.
No, you're not done. You know what? I'm done. Here, have a treat. If we're uncontrollably zooming back towards the debris of our home planet, we should at least get to do this. Cheers.
Look at that curvy planet.
It's called a gas giant.
I know what a gas giant is. You probably farted it out of your ass.
Hold on! Say that again.
You probably farted it out of your ass.
That's it!
I did?
No, not literally. Come look.
That planet wasn't there until 12 hours ago.
And what happened 12 hours ago?
I flushed the toilet 47 times to make Ignatius think I'd blown up the toilet instead of the earth.
So, if we flush the toilet 139 times in 90 seconds,
We can create a gas giant right in our path so we can bump into it and have it push us back in the other direction. It's 100% logical.
1.54 flushes per second is a 3-man job.
I'm in.
I am too, but only if you promise to never work alone again. If you blow up Neptune, I'm throwing you off board.
I think I can agree to that. And if Benny's sticking around to help,
Then I'm okay with that too.
so I guess what this means is I did nothing wrong.
No!
I don't know about
Try again, brother.
Well, it's a second chance.
Before we go create a new planet, can we finish our Milky Ways? Mine's melting in my pocket.
Good idea.
Let's raise a toast to our new baby gas giant. What should we name her?
Caca. Guys, it's the name of an ancient Roman fire goddess. And also, it would be kind of funny.
Caca it is.
To Kaka.
To Caca!